Hey, fourth graders, here we are again continuing our unit on Greek mythology. I don't know about you, but I just love watching these stories and finding so many connections to what we do and say and how we mention them in ways that we never really knew were connected to roots in Greek mythology. If you were lucky enough today for morning meeting, you watched the labors of Hercules. And some of you might have thought, Hercules, they're saying that wrong. No, mythology started with Greek mythology because at that time, that was the empire of the world. But after a while, the Romans took over, and then it became the Roman Empire, and they took all these gods and goddesses. They kept the stories the same, but they changed their names. So Hercules, who originated as a Greek god, when the Romans took over, they started calling him Hercules. So you probably have heard of Hercules. It's the same one. So this is the labors of Heracles. And the labors are all these hard jobs, accomplishments, feats, things he set out to do. And then for your assignment today, you were to read the story, Herculean Strength. And tomorrow we're going to talk about that in relationship to illusions. So when people say, oh, that was a Herculean task, it meant it was hard. You had to persevere. You had to really give it everything you had. And this is what Heracles did. If you remember back to the video and the story, he made choices. He made choices where he didn't always take the easy way out. If you remember virtue, and we're going to talk about what virtue means at our reading groups today, he met virtue along the way. And in all our stories, gods and goddesses always come and drop little hints. They might show up as different people in disguise to help all these stories along and to give them advice. And sometimes try to overpower them, maybe not help them so much. But Heracles decided to not take the easy road, to not always find, oh, how can I do this quick and easy and maybe not the best? But he decided to listen to virtue, to take the harder road, to fulfill some of his tasks. So in today's writing prompt, I want you to parallel Hercules' thoughts or Heracles' thoughts and how to overcome something that's hard, that you think almost is too much, that takes Herculean strength and power and perseverance. But in the end, the payoff is well worth it. So we'll talk a little bit more about this later today. Hope you enjoy the story.